Hello, my name is Kamal Johnson, 18 years old, just turned 18 yesterday. When I was first, my senior year, when I was first thinking about what I wanted to do in life, I always kept saying, I want to give back, I want to change the, eventually, change the world. But, this was, and this is what it is, and this is exactly what I envisioned. And this is just one step. And I always say it's like a ripple effect. I always say, if one person just gets, motivated or saved, then the cycle continues. And 40 Corners was the hit. It was the hit. I really, really would say that. People don't understand how important it is. I don't think people really realize how big 40 Corners is. I mean, it's so powerful because we're going to so many people and we're going to so many neighborhoods where it needs a message. And a lot of people, like, oh, well, that's not going to help anybody. That's just, that's one neighborhood. What is that going to do? They going to have that. They're not going to listen. Oh, and they listen. When we went down there on Northland, them guys and them girls, yeah, they were laughing and stuff. But once we got the, with the message and the dancing and stuff, they were right in it. One of the guys, I remember, he was standing in front of us, and the guy was talking. He said, "Shh, hey, no, pay attention." And like I said before, that's God's work, and it shows that little stuff like this can lead to so much and so much powerful things. And that's one thing I really appreciate and I love about this. It hits hard, and that's why I think 40 Corners is just so powerful, because it's really going deep into the problem of the African American society, and it's really trying to hit home and try to change the everyday life, the everyday culture, and bring it back to communal. It's still communal, but a more peaceful reality, and that's and it starts in St. Louis. One of the top murder rates in the country. It starts here, it starts in Detroit, goes to LA, it goes to New York, it goes here and there, it goes here and there. It's the ripple effect, like I said, before, and it's so powerful, and it's what we need. And I think it's God's work. Got young kids like us. It's killing each other every day, but you got young kids like us who are trying to do the opposite. So that's why 40 Corners is so powerful to me, and it can stop a lot. And when it hits one place and it hits one country, it can hit the idea of peace. It can hit all type of people, no matter where you are, and that's why I think it's so powerful.
Hello, my name is Olajuwon Akeem Azriel Raheem Lamar Xavier Davis. I'm 18 years old, and I am a young artist for justice and peace. I'm headed to college in the fall. I'm going to UMKC, and I plan to study economics and minor in music. I am also a teen father, a young parent of one. My daughter's name is Naja Imani Davis, and she's my joy and definitely my main source of encouragement and strength. Seeing what Martin Luther King had done and seeing what others have done, now what? And I looked at the history of African Americans, and I looked at our future mainly. I know where we've come from, but thinking about where we were headed, where we're going now, and I look at the direction that the majority are in, and it gets discouraging. Being in 40 Corners, it's changed my life in many ways. Right at the very beginning of this project, I just had found out that I was a teen parent, getting ready to have a child, and it was a very shaky point in my life, dealing with being homeless and rarely eating, and I mean, it was very hard, And then on top of all of that, in a few months, I would have to support a whole life. So, like I said, I came on the 40 Corners at the very beginning of it, when it was just Young Artists for Justice and Peace, and we were doing mostly Martin Luther King inspired plays before it was 40 Corners. And just being able to be a part of it is already a blessing and a wonderful experience, but just dealing with all of that stuff I was dealing with, I can say that I was very discouraged, and I didn't really know who I was, and just being a part of a group like this, a positive group, with young people as well as adults being here to mentors, it allowed me to start opening my mind to who I was and what it is that I wanted to do with my life and my self-important. I realized how important I was as an individual. And that's really what 40 Corners has been for me. You know, it's been a place where I can develop as a young man, develop as a leader and get leadership skills, and it's put me in a position where I had to lead, or I had to show others how to do things, or I show them how to project, how to do things on different levels, not just with theater and arts, but just with being a human being. And it takes a good human being, a good-hearted person to step up and stand up and say, hey, I'm going to be an advocate for change, and I really don't care who opposes it, who thinks negatively of me being a change player in this game called life. So I love it. You know, I love being that standout guy who everybody says, you know, he's not like everyone else. And 40 Corners has been able to give me the characteristics, give me the abilities I need, you know, the strength that I need to survive. Because I would go to 40 Corners on Monday, and Tuesday I would still be back right in the hood, you know what I mean, with the negativity, with the drugs, with all of that. But just being able to come to a group once a week and be among some positivity, it gave me the strength I need when I go back. When I went back to the hood, I was able to stand strong. You know, it's been 40 Corners has been my shield. 40 Corners has been my shoulder that I needed, you know, to cry on. And just able to come to this group and share our feelings and say, hey, look, we want to be part of that group of change or something.